and welcome to a slightly impromptu episode of For the Drive. I'm here in lovely Greece. We're on the island of Rhodes in a little place called Lindos Bay, and on my honeymoon, no less. And we decided to rent a car for a few days and do some exploring. Show you some of the lovely, like 9 o'clock in the morning, lovely beach area we've got. And I better show you my car. My cameraman's gonna be my wife, so we'll see what it's like. But she's been a great sport so far, so she'll see how it goes. But there you go, lovely Audi A3 saloon, or sedan, sorry they call it here. It's a 1.6 diesel. Obviously not a sport car, but considering it's a rental car, I'm pretty chuffed. Yes, very nice. My wife is currently back at the hotel, just sorting herself out, getting ready for the hair-raising trip that she seems to think it's going to be. I think what we'll do is I'll go back and collect her, and then you'll see you on the road. As soon as you get inside the perimeter road that goes around this entire island, these roads are amazing. We travelled basically the first day from the southeast part to the northwest, diagonally through the island, and that gave me the opportunity to explore as many aspects of driving as I think you can in one trip. As soon as you left the village, that last house just opened the road up. All you could see in front of you was a small strip of tarmac, the most amazing skyline, and then incredible scenery around you. And you could just put your foot down and enjoy every second of it. We climbed up the side of the tallest mountain in the island quite a few times, I think, over the few days that we had the car. And it was such an experience, because I never really had the opportunity to until that point to be able to actually kind of enjoy such harsh hairpins and steep climbs and quick declines, really. So I mean, the car actually did very well, considering it's not a sports car. I found that the car did hold its own quite well, and as soon as you get up to the top, all you could see was some fantastic views. And on the way down, it was great fun again. Tight hairpins, long sweeping corners, some nice up and down sections with depending on the topography of the island itself, and then you're basically back out on the west coast enjoying incredible Mediterranean Sea again. So it was a fantastic, varied experience, and I couldn't really be happy with it. It was such a heady experience. Hello and good morning to day 2 of my honeymoon jaunt in this lovely Audi A3 diesel. Yesterday was a bit of a learning curve, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. Although when I came back, I did speak to one of the locals, and they agreed that whoever put the speed signs do not know what they're doing. A road that you could go 110 is like, it's 50, it's fine. It's like, it's really not. It has been raining, but it's actually, the sun is out again, as you can see with the sunglasses, and we're just gonna basically just drive around the island again. See you later. On the second day, we basically travelled down the east coast in the perimeter road all the way down to the most southerly point, and then back up the west side again. The most surprising thing we found as we travelled down was that the landscape actually turned a little bit more into what we would consider normal back here in the UK. We just weren't expecting to be in such an exotic place, and then all of a sudden you just see long rolling green hills.
with no rocks or no outlying features to separate it from anywhere else. After we visited the south, I basically wanted to go up the west coast and then go back across the mountain pass, because I enjoyed it the day before that. I had to do it again. So there's once again just experiencing those incredible tight hairpins, steep inclines, steep declines, long sweeping curves, and just having a whale of a time while doing it. I really can't stress enough how much fun having the entire road to yourself and just being able to enjoy what you should enjoy.
Yes, ass, and welcome to the third and final day of my recording of my honeymoon trip around Greece. Well, Rhodes. Stereotypically, it's a Sunday today, and as always within the UK, that it starts to rain. And you might be able to just see that there's actually a few spots coming down right now. It's still 25 degrees, so it's a weird feeling. But as you can see, the car's a little bit sand covered. I think we've got some Sahara dust flying over. From one of the locals said that there was a sandstorm recently that kind of dissipated just before it reached us. So what are you going to do? It's time, I think, we visit the actual city of Rhodes. There's quite a lot of places to go up there, so I thought we'd actually spend the entire day up there. And I'll catch you later.
The quickest way to get to Rhodes is just following the perimeter road all the way up the east coast, which, please don't get me wrong, it's still an incredible place to be, and if it wasn't raining I probably would have enjoyed that road almost as much as some of the other roads I've enjoyed. But there is something special about the unbeaten track on this island. The main road is obviously much more populated. You get a lot more traffic around, which is fine, but the unbeaten track has a certain charm that you cannot measure on camera or even from trying to retell the story. You just need to experience it.
Well, that's it, I'm afraid. That's the third day. I've got soaked on this bit of a dismal day, but never mind. 1 out of 7 can't be too bad. But I've had an amazing time driving around the island of Rhodes. Bit of an eye-opener. There are a few things that I should recap on. Their road sign system is a little last minute. So you try and think, you're going on the road, you think you're fine. Oh my god, there's a turning. Oh shit. But never mind. And the speed signs, as I said before, I don't know who made them, but they do not know what they're doing. It's awful. But the roads are actually incredible. The scenery is breathtaking. Some of the mountain that we went around quite a few times, which you should have already seen, that was a spectacle to behold. It really was a great experience. So basically I'm now going to lock up and give the keys back. The Audi did lovely, actually. I mean, it's a diesel, but you put your foot down and it drops a few gears and away it goes. It's quite lovely and comfortable, which my wife was very pleased with. A massive thank you to my wife, of course, who agreed to be my cameraman, even though I didn't really ask her permission to bring the GoPro for this reason, but nevertheless I got away with it. So and And a massive thank you to Marathon, who's the car rental company that I've was renting this car off. And the guy was really nice, actually. Pleasant to deal with, so very much appreciative of that. And to everyone who basically made this honeymoon possible, because otherwise I wouldn't be bringing this video. So, anyway, that's it. I'm off. So I'll see you later.